I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30.
All right, baby. Here we go. Who gonna win? NFL postseason edition. It's been a minute since we've done the Who Gonna Win segment. America, I'm feeling all right. I think I got it. America, I might be the guy for you to trust for your betting picks. I know y'all go to my brother. T.
I'm listening. No, I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead.
Now, if y'all want to bet spread, my brother Tim G. Jacob is the man for that. But if you just want some pick'ems, I think I might have y'all. All right, so let's start. Who gonna win? Colts versus Bills. Joe, who you got?
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I went back and forth on these picks. I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills. Reason being, I can't trust Phillip Rivers in the playoffs. I just can't trust him. And judging by the arm strength, man, look, have you ever seen the Hulu Sports where they had the little guy throw the football and it went by 2 yards?
Right.
That's about what because Phillip just handed out to whatchamacallit now, 28, Taylor. Yeah. He just hands it off. But I love the Colts defense. I had them in fantasy. I love their defense. But Josh Allen, he's on a roll. Diggs not playing. And like, to be honest, I see a Aaron Devontae in Josh Allen and Diggs.
All right, now we need to pump these brakes. Okay,
I'm just telling you.
Somebody else on one of these big networks said that they are the best QB wide receiver duo in the game.
I'm not going there.
One of these motherfuckers on the beat. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in the group chat.
I'm not going there, but the Bills defense looks like it's coming on strong. And like I said, it really just boiled down to I can't trust Phillip Rivers. So I'm going Buffalo Bills. By the way, that's my mama's team. She loved them. For some reason, she loved Jim Kelly. And she don't even watch sports like that. But when she did watch, she loved Jim Kelly. Okay. Jim Kelly and Archie Manning. Those were her people. Don't ask me why. I can't explain it. But she like them. So I'm going to roll with them on that alone, too.
No, mama.
All right. T. Colts, Bills, who going to win?
Gosh, dog. Styles make fights. I think the key gonna be Allen's legs and his ability to escape. I do think they're gonna focus on Diggs. Now, the question if they can stop him, I don't know. But I think this one of those games where it's just gonna be cold, man, and I don't think Philly Rivers is gonna be ready for that cold. It just and again, like Joe said, I just don't know about Phillip in the playoffs. You know, we talking about playoff Phillip. I don't know.
Another playoff P.
So, you know, so I'm gonna give it to the Bills, man. They are rolling. Even McDermott showed you, look, I ain't scared. I'm gonna play these boys week 17.
Indeed,
we're gonna be all right. And I think just having that reps going into this week will be key. I do feel like the game will be closer than I think people will give it, just based upon what the Bills have done offensively here lately. I think the game will be closer. I do think Phillip Rivers will have a respectable game. I don't think he'll be just eye-popping, but I think he'll have a respectable game because I think they want to play for Phillip. This may be it. This may be his swan song. So, you know, I think the team was going to probably rally around him, but I do think the Bills have enough, maybe a little bit more. And to McDermott and his staff have been really, really good at their scheme. The way Allen has increased his level of play has been, I think, one of the most impressive things I've seen in a long time for a guy that a lot of people said wasn't accurate to just become all of a sudden accurate. He put the work in. So credit to him. But it'll be closer than people think. But I'm gonna take the Bills because I think we're gonna set up for a divisional matchup that I think a lot of people gonna want to see.
I'm rolling with the Bills too because of because of Josh Allen and Diggs, pretty much. Because Colts defense, middle of the road, they 11th in points per game with 22.6. Bills at 16, but it's 23.4. So about a point difference. They basically got the same kind of defense. So I gotta get a nod to the better quarterback, and that's still receiver out there. All right, Rams versus Seahawks. Y'all know this matchup very well as Niner fans. So who gonna win? T.
Did the Seahawks win the last one? They won the last game, didn't they?
I think that talking about that week 17, talking about the last.
They played.
Oh, you talking about against the Rams?
Yeah,
I don't know. I know the Rams won the first one.
I think they split. Yeah, the Rams won. The Rams lost. I'm sorry, to the Seahawks 20-9 in week 16. So they split this season. I'm gonna roll with Russ. But Russ gonna have to be special. I think Russ gonna have to be real special. The Rams are coming in kind of limping. Goff's injured, broke thumb. Cam Akers is banged up. Darrell Henderson's banged up. I mean, the Rams still got that defense, but
is Goff out though? Is he out?
Now I don't know. I haven't followed up on his because that was his throwing arm. That was his throwing hand. I think he injured. So I haven't followed up on Goff's status. I don't really know what Goff's status is, but this is just a game that I think Seattle has got to get it done. And they're healthier, in my opinion. They're healthier than the Rams. So it'll be a dogfight. I mean, the last game they played was 20-9, but I think Russ, we trust Russ in the playoffs. I'll trust Russ in the playoffs over Goff. So this will be a game of it'll be a dogfight, probably a lot of field goals or something like that. Probably like 2 touchdowns scored in the whole game. But I'm gonna give it to Seattle.
All right, and Goff, they got him listed as questionable right now. Questionable. They don't know at this point.
Might be gamesmanship.
We filming this on January 5th. All right. So we'll see. We'll see with that T. Excuse me, Joe. Who gonna win? Rams, Seahawks.
So to be honest, my Niner blood kind of want both to lose.
Okay.
But I would say if Goff plays, I think the Rams could make it close. But if Goff doesn't play, it's going to be a blowout. Seahawks will blow them out. I know Russ, he started out really, really good early on in the season and then kind of faded off. But most times in the playoffs, he will show up. Even if the defense don't or whoever, he will show up. So, I got the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks winning this
one.
See, his pick gonna have some underlying. He don't want to see Russ.
Nah, he don't.
No. All right, I had. Let me do. Okay, I had Seahawks.
Okay.
Trust Russ way more than I trust Jared Goff.
Right.
Then I got to think about their defense. You motherfucker got the number 1 defense in football this year, scoring defense. Number 1. So I'm like, oh shit, you have a number 1 defense. That always does well in the playoffs. But then I'm like, Jared Goff hurt. Because even with a number 1 defense, you gotta have something on offense. God damn it, T. All right, I'm going Seahawks. Fuck it. All right. Going Seahawks. I'll put Russ, DK. The defense was trash beginning of the year. The defense has come on as T predicted. Okay. I'm rolling with the Seahawks. All right, Russ. Don't fuck me up, man. All right. And my young boy out there. This is my young boy. My young boy Banky. All right, Damian Lewis, his first playoff game in the NFL.
Okay.
Your ass won a national championship with LSU last year. Now, goddamn it, don't win the Super Bowl. Okay, don't win the Super Bowl, but win this game. All right. Who gonna win? Bucs versus the football team. All right, and I'll go first on this one. I'm gonna take Bucs. They got a top 10 scoring defense. They got Brady, he's done this countless times in the playoffs, loaded offensively, all that shit. They ought to win this game. If they don't, America, if the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers get upset by the lowly Washington football team, y'all ain't gonna want to see me next week. Y'all Tom Brady lovers, y'all are not gonna want to see me next week. I'm just gonna say that. But I got the Bucs. Joe, who gonna win? Bucs versus the football team.
Man, listen. So when I first heard that they was gonna be matching up, right? Or when I kind of predicted, okay, Bucs probably gonna end up playing the Redskins. I was going Redskins.
The football team, Joe. Trying to get us sued or something, Joe.
Start over. I don't want that heat. When I first knew that the Washington football team was going to play the Buccaneers, I was going with the football team.
Right.
Then I saw Chase Young call out Brady. And I'm not saying that he's not going to back it up. All I'm saying is, I think the refs may lean more to one side.
If you his head coach, do you have a problem with him doing that?
If I'm his head coach.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not. Because I'm a talker too. But I just know that we done seen it. We done seen this. But I'm still going to go with the football team because of their front four. They can play zone on the back end and rush that front four. I need Alex Smith to be able to play the entire game. I think the offense runs well with him at QB, but we've always seen when a team has a front four that can get out of Brady, makes him get off his spot, Brady has trouble.
Hot take, Joe.
I'm going with the football team in an upset by 3.
And gave us the goddamn spread. T, who gonna win? Bucs or the football team?
Y'all know the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay, right?
That's where it is.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Y'all know what they do with that NFL, how they script things, don't you?
All right.
No, we ain't gonna do that, T.
We gonna do that. No, we gonna do that.
Don't do it, T.
Because the people have told me Tom Brady has done wondrous things this year in the middle of a pandemic, the greatest 43-year-old season ever. This is what I say is going to happen. Washington will realize that they will need just a little bit more offense to win this game. They're going to win a game like this. I think defensively, I think them guys in that front four are going to beat the shit out of Brady. I think they're just going to beat Brady to sleep. But I think the offense is not going to do enough. And the Bucs like to apply pressure. They like to blitz. They like to, and you know they're going to move Alex. Just as much as Tom Brady can't move, Alex can't move either for his issues with his leg and his past injuries and stuff. So it's going to be one of them games where it's going to be, I think, super low scoring. Something to the tune of like 23 to 13 or 20 to 13 or something like that. It could even be 17-13. But it's just going to be one of them games where the Bucs are going to do just enough because they have just enough talent to win it. That's my prediction. I want the football team to win it. I really do. But I just think it's going to be that game where, okay, Brady will stink for about 2-3 quarters, and then he'll have this fourth quarter, and they'll call him to go again. They'll continuously call him to go because of his fourth quarter magic, as Skip Bayless gives us. That's what's going to happen.
They done put it on something island right now.
Yeah, that's where you at now, Joe. That's where you at. That's where you are. Excuse me. For my grammar people, Facebook want to fuck with our ass because of profanity and grammar. Fuck you, motherfuckers. We're gonna be who we are, bitch. All right. Who gonna win? Ravens versus Titans. All right. Clash of the running games in this motherfucker. I'll start this one now. I know I gave the MVP earlier to Derrick Henry, but I'm giving this game to last year's MVP and the Ravens. I am going Ravens. You got that they everybody can run the ball on that motherfucker. All right, and they defense. I think they defense maybe like number 2 in the league this year.
They up there.
Okay, so yeah, they number 2. So they defending, they running the ball. I love that type of shit in the playoff. I worry if they get down, but I don't know if Titans did put up a lot of points this year.
Damn, some high scoring games.
Titans put up some points now.
I'm sticking with Ravens though. Sticking with Ravens. All right. Tell you who gonna win? Ravens or Titans?
I wanna roll with the Ravens, man. I really do. But I'm gonna take the Titans.
You've been low on the Ravens, particularly their offensive coordinator for a minute.
I'm gonna take the Titans.
Is it still with that? You still got problems with their play calling?
I think
over there in Baltimore.
I'm gonna pull a Bayless. I'm gonna pick the Titans, so I hope the Ravens will win.
What?
Can I make it with that?
No, we don't want no Bayless energy. So now
I'm gonna take the Titans. I'm gonna take the Titans because I just think, physically speaking, I think Henry is their kryptonite. I think Henry just gives them fits, and Henry, when it's cold, is not a guy you want to hit. And if they show me this weekend that they can stop Derrick Henry, then hey, kudos. I will give them all the props next week. But I just think the Titans, man, they just do things so well. They're so efficient. I don't think they got a corner that can stop AJ Brown. Nobody stopped him yet this season. Corey Davis really was missing in action last year. He was not doing well last year. This year, he gives them an extra option on the outside. So if Marcus Peters want to line up on Corey Davis, good luck, because those are two big receivers. Either way you look at it, man, these are guys above 6'3". So they just, to me, man, I just think the Titans just have that kind of moxie, and if you want to get into a shootout with them, okay, fine, we can get into a shootout with y'all too. A lot of people don't look at the Titans that way, but we can go score for score with you too. So I'm gonna get a nod to the Titans, man. I just think they got enough shootout, grimy, however you want to play it, they can get it done.
Joe, who gonna win? Ravens or Titans?
One of y'all finna be on this island. I gotta go with the Ravens, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Ravens.
I thought you about to put me over there, boy.
So earlier we talked about how Lamar had to give us that signature win.
That's what y'all said.
And he gave us one. And I think this is how you add on to it. You mentioned earlier how bad the Titans defense were. I think they may just allow. I think the Ravens are going to run the ball because that's what they do. But I think they're going to allow Hollywood Brown to get behind them. I think they're going to allow Mark Andrews to do what he does. I see them. This is a revenge game for them, and I think they look at this as such, and I think they're going to show it. So I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, to your point, Titans had the 24th ranked scoring defense this year. They down there with the likes of the Broncos, Jets, Texans.
I'm on the island.
If you ever didn't want to be associated with anybody,
Mona Allen.
It ain't those two, not on defense
I like
That's
it.
what I'm
this year.
saying. That's why I say that boy Henry. You know, I love that boy Aaron, and I hope he get it so I can talk shit. But at least maybe Cole. That boy bad motherfucker. But they gonna lose this game. All right. Who gonna win? The dirty, filthy, stinking, good for nothing Chicago Bears or the New Orleans Saints? Joe, who gonna win?
Oh man. I must say the Saints fans are getting just about as irritating as the Cowboys fans to me. But I know the Bears. The Bears have a good defense. Um, the NFL did the Saints a solid, letting them play on Sunday so they could possibly have Kamara. They supposed to have Michael Thomas back, slant boy.
All right.
Gotta go with the Saints though, man. Although the Bears offense has played well these last few weeks, they've been running the ball well, but the Saints defense, that's a different kind of defense over there. They're not too shabby themselves on that side of the ball. I don't think they'll be able to keep up with them offensively. I'm going with the Saints plus 10.
Okay. I'm gonna take the Saints, of course, not just because I hate the dirty, stinking, good for nothing, low down, dirty Bears. That's not the only reason. That's a good reason too. Y'all see what's on my chest, America. If you're wondering why I call them that, that's why I call them that. Fuck the Bears. I only know a few good men who are Bears fans. That's Brandon McNeil and K.O. Martin. Everybody else, questionable human beings. But I'm rolling with the Saints for many of the reasons JoJo said. Saints got the better scoring defense throughout the year. Saints got the better quarterback. Saints got the better running back who got lucky. Got the better coach. You got to roll with the Saints. If the Saints trick this one off, though, we down here in the South. We live in Mississippi. Saints fans, y'all trick this one off. We want to hear shit now. We done heard about the PI and stuff like that. And no, y'all blow this one. You don't want to hear shit. T, who gonna win? Bears, low down, dirty, stinking Bears, or the Saints?
Y'all ready for the Mitchell Trubisky Hall of Fame game?
T, you better cool out now. All right.
I figured I'd get
Which
something
I
out of
wouldn't
it.
mind. Hold on. If they beat them, would I get them?
Nah, you get. Well, yeah, you would. They'd be the worst. They'd be the lowest seed. So yeah, you would get them.
But if the football team win, I would get them then, wouldn't it? No, they're a division winner.
I mean, it depends. The lowest seed's gonna come to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Worst seed's gonna come to you. So
I'm thinking about record, but the way the NFL does it.
Yeah, they do it different. They don't do the traditional bracket.
I'm concerned about this game just a little bit. I am a little bit concerned about this game. And I'm concerned about this game because it's just one of those games to me where the Bears have enough defense to keep it close. The offense has picked up. Allen Robinson is a really good receiver. David Montgomery has showed up to play. He's really come on in the last few weeks. Trubisky, for what it's worth, has been decent. I know it's the Saints, and I know it's going to be a different kind of beast he's going to face. But if they scheme him to where he does not have to do a whole lot, and he uses his legs, maybe become a slick Taysom Hill like type guy with gadget plays to run and do things and move the offense around, I think this game gonna be closer than people think.
Where you going with this?
Now, this is where I'm gonna go with it. To me, though, this is one of them games that I'm concerned with because you haven't had Michael Thomas throughout a good portion of the season. Breeze is another sitting duck quarterback, and the Bears can get pressure. And if things aren't clicking early, we've seen this from the Saints where things aren't clicking. When things don't click early, they kind of lose their way. So if they're gonna go about this, they're going to have to go about this through the legs of Kamara. They're going to have to make Kamara their focal point in the offense and use him and his ability to rush and receive and keep Just keep the Bears off the field, or either, hey, if they're clicking, go ahead and start running it up on the Bears and make Trubisky have to throw. But if it's one of them games where they ain't getting points and the Bears are keeping it close, this could be one of them games where, hell, who knows what happens. They lost to the Vikings last year in the Dome. They might lose to another NFC North team in the Dome. But I'm going to take the Saints. But I think it's going to be closer than people think.
All right, with the final one. Browns, the COVID-19 Browns versus Steelers. Who gonna win? Joe.
Let me tell you why the Browns gonna lose. I ain't even gonna tell you who's gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why the Browns gonna lose. For one, they've got hit with the COVID bug. I'm not sure how. You know, I don't know if everybody was being responsible and it just happened, or if you had somebody doing some idiotic stuff. But I read where a defensive guy, I can't remember his name, and the wide receiver Higgins this morning, they got a traffic violation for drag racing this morning. This is the Browns being the Browns. And y'all know, hey, I always put Mike Tomlin on a pedestal. I think he's one of the best coaches in the league. And I think the Steelers have enough. They just have enough. Baker has played well this year. With the Steelers losing key guys on defense, that hurts. But I just don't think the Browns will have enough. Steelers win.
T, who gonna win? Browns, Steelers.
Because the Browns are ignorant, they're gonna lose. I really want this to be the end of Ben Roethlisberger. I really want this to be the end. I want this to be like a 4-pick game. He throw for like less than 200 yards, and we go on, and it'd be the end of Ben Roethlisberger. But
Dang,
going to have to hold out another week. He's going to have to see Ketchup Boy.
So you really just throw it over there.
Steelers gonna win because the Browns are stupid. They're just stupid. They just do dumb stuff. They're not gonna have their head coach. That's already been reported. They're gonna use their special teams coach.
Not the offensive coordinator, not the defensive coordinator.
The special team coach is gonna coach this game. It's like they already just said, "This it." They about to Doug Peterson this game. They might pull Baker.
All right. You think it's because they want to keep those important positions in their normal situations so they can focus on the calls? Because the HC, unless he a Sean Payton type of guy, the HC don't do nothing but tell you when to go for it and call timeouts and when to review.
Great way to bring logic to it, but it's the Browns being the Browns. And I guess they probably say the special teams coach have a lot of time on his hands anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm serious about
that's
that.
true.
They did
but,
some shit, put themselves in.
I put it like this. I really would want the Browns to win for my big cousin George, man. He's been a Browns fan since I don't know when. But I guess Ben gonna get another week. He gonna get another week, man. And it probably be a late field goal or late drive, score, touchdown, something like that to overcome. It'll be close. It'll be close. Because it's just a rivalry. It's a divisional rivalry, so it'll be close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Steelers as well. Great defense, better coach, better quarterback. I still gotta say Ben is better than young commercial boy. But I fuck with him though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. But Baker still gotta prove himself. But I'm gonna go with the Steelers as well. So there it is, America. That's the Who Gonna Win segment. Check in with us next week to see our thoughts on how the picks went. But I'm telling y'all right now, America, I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going 6-0, America. Tune in next week and you will see. I'm going 6-0 with my picks. Book it in Vegas.
Oh, book it.
And Russell Westbrook, he trusts.
In Russ, we trust.
It's early.
Go.
Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.